Have you ever noticed that when someone is arguing, they never, ever stop to consider that maybe, just maybe, they might be wrong? They double down on their opinions and try to prove themselves right at all costs. But why do we do this? Why don't we ever consider the possibility that we might be wrong? You may think it's because we're stubborn or arrogant, but according to Buddha, there is a much deeper reason. He said we argue because of our attachment to our ideas. See, when we have an idea and we believe that idea is true, we get attached to it. And then when someone else comes along and presents a different idea, we feel threatened. We think, how dare you challenge my idea? How dare you make me question what I believe in? And that's why we argue. It's not because we want to be right. It's because we don't want to be wrong. We can't stand the idea that we might be wrong, so we cling to our ideas and we fight to defend them. But Buddha said there is another way. He said if we can learn to let go of our attachment to our ideas, then we will stop arguing. Then we will be free from all this suffering. Now this is easier said than done, right? But Buddha gave us a very simple practice that can help us do it. In the ancient texts, it is written that one should be like unto water. So what does he mean by that? What does it mean to be like unto water? The Buddha was saying that we need to be flexible. Just like water, we need to be able to flow and change with the circumstances. We cannot be rigid. So how do we cultivate this flexibility in our minds? How do we learn to be like unto water? Well, the Buddha taught us that we can do this through meditation. When we meditate, we learn to observe our thoughts without judgment. We learn to see our thoughts as just that, thoughts, not as absolute truths. We learn that our thoughts are not commands from God. We learn that our thoughts are not facts. We learn that our thoughts are not even real. Our thoughts are just mental events that happen in our brain. And these mental events can change, and they do change every moment. So why cling to them so tightly? Why get attached to them? Why argue and fight over them? Why not just let them flow? Why not just be like unto water? So the next time you find yourself getting into an argument, remember the words of the Buddha. Let go of your attachment to your ideas. Be flexible. Be like unto water. You may think, but I'm right. Why should I let go of my rightness? Well, here's the thing, right? What is right for you may not be right for someone else. Your truth may not be someone else's truth. So what is the point of being right if no one else is going to agree with you? What is the point of being right if it causes you suffering? So the Buddha taught us to be flexible, to be like unto water, to flow and change with the circumstances. He said when we let go of our attachment to our ideas, then we will stop arguing. Then we will be free from all this suffering. But some people say, no, I'm right, everyone else is wrong. Well, if you really believe that, then you have to accept the consequences of that belief. You have to accept the fact that you will be alone. You will never be able to agree with anyone else. You will never be able to work with anyone else. You will never be able to live in harmony with anyone else. So is that really what you want? Is that what you call enlightenment? No, enlightenment is not about being right. Enlightenment is about being free from all this suffering. Enlightenment is about living in harmony with everyone else. That is the ultimate goal. That is the purpose of life. So the next time you find yourself getting into an argument, remember the words of the Buddha. Let go of your attachment to your ideas. Be flexible. Be like unto water. And if you can do this, then you will be one step closer to enlightenment. Thank you.